Artists from the visual, performing and heritage field of arts were part of a 3-day entrepreneur workshop held last month at the Peninsula Hotel in Suva. The main focus of the training is to focus on improving and enhancing the work of the Fiji artisans so they can grow their business. It was an opportunity for the various artisans to listen to the various representatives who spoke on various themes, including how to start a business and deal with money, product development strategies, amongst others. Presenters included those from the financial, government, and civil society groups. The event was organized by the Fiji Arts Council in partnership with the Department of Heritage and Arts. While officiating at the event, Minister for Education, Heritage and Arts, Rosie Akbar, is adamant that cultural agencies will continue to collaborate in activities that contain sustainable programs that will benefit all Fijians.
We will continue to collaborate with statutory bodies such as the Fiji Arts Council through my Department of Heritage and Arts to deliver our key deliverables that contribute to economic growth of the country. I am adamant and I have faith that cultural agencies will continue to collaborate in activities that contain sustainable programs for the benefit of all Fijians, including our young.
Akbar says the cultural sector has untapped potential to create employment opportunities.
The government provides the cultural sector with an annual grant of $133,000 to assist artists further their talent. The cultural sector, I'm sure you all agree, has untapped potential to create employment opportunities. Of course, this will help in reducing poverty, enhancing well-being and individual livelihoods, minimize social problems such as juvenile delinquency, and reduce disparity in earning power of particularly our women.
She encourages all the participants to rise up to the challenge, set themselves goals, and to never give up no matter what.
Where you are, so what? So very few people can rise to positions of power. It's not by sheer luck. You've got to work hard towards it. So where you are today, I would actually challenge you to rise with the same commitment, the same dedication, the same passion that you have today. Set yourself a goal for the next 10 years.
One of the main challenges faced by the various artisans in the country is on how they can equip themselves on providing growth for their business. Fiji Arts Council Director hopes with such trainings from the various stakeholders in this area, they can be able to network amongst themselves and use these tools to upgrade and grow their own business. Securing a market base in the tourism industry is also very critical.
This is the workshop that designed by the Fiji Arts Council because we have a concern that the increasing in the number of artisans in Fiji that are given the license, Fijian-made, Fijian-crafted license. There are about 350 of them at the moment. And once, when the initiative started off a few years back, we can see the level of craft that really improved from at that time. How do they establish their business? How to start and where to start? And then from there, we want to introduce them into the product, the development of products, the importance of having the quality, and also the supply, and then from there, we thought of maybe they should also understand the compliance when they run into the business hall. There are necessary requirements in terms of government regulations that they need to comply with. And then finally, on the third day, we will bring in people or organizations that provide that financial support, because some of them want to move forward, but the problem, where do they get the money and how do they obtain that?
Director of Heritage and Arts Colin Yambaki spoke on the various challenges faced by various artisans.
Challenge that has come is funding, sometimes the location that they are located, the market, and that's where we help them in terms of that. We provide grant where they can apply and to niche the business that they are doing to another level. There's a lot of challenges, but they overcome, and I'm very grateful with the artisans who overcome those challenges and move to another level, and they've grown from that to what they are today. This learning that they were going through in terms of the next 3 days, we really want them to go out from here and fully equipped to rise to another level, like I said in the beginning, and to make sure that it's not only what they're doing and they're satisfied with that, but to help them to grow their business knowledge and mind. That's why we're getting people from different sectors to come and share knowledge with everyone. Knowledge is to be shared, and this knowledge can help their own business grow into another level.
Keynote speakers shared on the various business guidelines and tools during the 3-day event. While speaking on the key important things to do when starting a business for small and medium enterprise, Fiji Council of Social Services Microfinance Team Leader Praveen Anand says it's important that business owners have a strategic plan before they start.
Opening a bank account is very important, not just opening an account and depositing and withdrawing whichever amount you want. There needs to be a control, there needs to be some kind of record keeping. Okay, normally we suggest that you have a check account, but may not be practical because of the nature of your business. I understand to open a check account you need $500. Some of the banks, there are options that you can have a lesser balance to open the account, but if you're not well versed with the check account, then maintain with some other kind of bank account. But please do have a bank account.
FCOS representative Naren Prasad also shared on some of the success stories of people who have come under their program.
This is a client in Tambara Plaza. She started a business. She didn't have money. She was doing the sewing. So she came to our office and inquired. She had only $30 in the savings. But we did an assessment for 2 months, and then we had a confidence in her. We gave her $6,000 to start a sewing business. And just in 4 years, now 6 people are working for her. She has bought 2 cars, and just last year, about 6 months ago, she has bought a house of $200,000 from her business. Before she was renting. This is what SME and small microfinance can help people to, because they want to grow, but they don't know where to access the funding from. This is a lady. Her name is Irene Gallo. She's from Savani. She has 4 children. And she has already taken about 17 loans from us, small loans, but then out of it, all the loans she has taken, about $10,000 she has invested in children's education. And one child, he did application for the British Army, and he didn't have money to go, have air ticket and the accommodation. She came to us, we gave her the money, and now the son is working for British Army. She's also got another son. He's now working for in Ministry of Water Waste. And other 2 sons are already employed because she invested in their education.
Westpac's Fiji's Eseta Nantukuitavuki spoke on the importance of savings, especially when you're a business owner.
You've got to save it in a financial institution, whether it's Westpac or any other bank, but you've got to save it in a formal financial institution. And the benefit of saving is there. It's just to help us achieve your goal. But firstly, we can take a step back and ask yourself, do you have a goal? Do you have a financial goal? Do you want to buy yourself a flat TV screen, 50-inch, 60-inch? Do you want to travel overseas? Do you want to buy a fancy car? These are your financial goals. Do you want to start up a business? And these are the benefits of savings. And just to help to ease the bumps and provide a cushion when emergency calls. Save for the rainy days. Learn from your mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes. Sometimes I buy things and I go home and I said, my gosh, I don't know, why did I buy this? It's sitting there, it's collecting dust. But you can change that around. You can sell it to get your money back. Explore options when you're buying things. Develop healthy spending habits.
Fiji Development Bank's William Bongiwalu spoke on how accessing and handling SME loans was critical.
Community environment, integrated approach to community and environment. Our values is development, as I earlier stated, innovation, collaboration with other government departments, our integrity and accountability. Example, if you are declining a loan, you would like to be accountable for our actions. That is one of our values, to be transparent and accountable for what we do. Our SME loans range from 1,000 right up to 500,000 for SMEs. Our SME is specially designed for the small and medium enterprise interested in starting up, expanding, an existing business or existing business. Business SME loans are available for business purchase, establishment of a new business, contractual transport. If you have in terms of taxi, RSL plates, the facility takes care of that. And plant operation, transport, taxi hire, distribution, delivery, storage, wholesale, for purchase of fixed assets, and the initial working capital for the governments.
Business Link Pacific, a New Zealand government-funded multi-country program, enables small and medium enterprises to access better quality business advisory services that help business develop and grow.
Business Link Pacific is a subsidy program. It works in partnership with SME owners, with business owners. So there was a study that was done, a research done sometime back in Fiji and across the Pacific, and we realized that SME owners were willing to go on a partnership basis where the needs of the SMEs are willing to foot 50% of the cost just to get you across. The idea is to get you across. When I say across, I mean getting a certification standard. And that's basically the survey that we did some time back. It was done by one of our service providers. And one of this was the willingness to pay. So we found out that SMEs were willing to fund their own ideas so they can cross the bridge. And I'm thankful Mr. Mohammed is around today to establish that you can actually go to FDB. And there in SME Bank, we try and help you meet their compliance standards. That's basically in general terms.
The Fiji Women's Fund also spoke on the grants they give out, especially focused on business based in the rural areas.
Australian government has committed $10.5 million from June 2017 till June 2022. The fund places particular emphasis on reaching women living in rural, remote locations, and organizations that are working with women and the minority group, that is the LGBTQI, people living with disability. This year we have given fund to Lecce, a group based in Ratuma. It's working with the communities there. We've gone through Vanumbalavu. So yeah, the grant is there. You can apply. And if you have questions, my colleague Queenie Rambo is there. She can answer questions. So we're here till 2022. Please do apply.
Participants were also divided into groups and told to present on their products of originality they have designed, with winners judged by a professional panel who also gave in their feedbacks after the presentation.
Our product this morning, as you can see, is a Naitambe. It is a traditional pigeon tray used in the village to take food items around. As you can see, we've modified it, and it's the first time we are using money to decorate the tray. As you can see, our group members are displaying the raw materials used to produce this beautiful tray here, done from this traditional material. One is a coaster. You can see it's hard. And another one is a phone case. So we hope that this material can generate more out in the tourism world and the bigger world, because this is just a small part we are trying to show what you can manage with.
There are about 350 artists registered under the Fiji Arts Council. Talk Business sat down with the various artisans from the various trades on the various challenges they face and how the training provided by the Arts Council will help upgrade their skills and grow their business in an already competitive and ever-changing market. Meet Suva Rutuman Women's Network President Lucy Mangrave, whose group of 15 members make a range of varieties of handicraft work.
Most of us, we have a lot of craft shows coming up and going around, so we've been working from home most of the time. We do, like I said, mostly contemporary like jewelry, tiki, wall hangers, photo frames, all these brooches, you name it, even fans. And
Mangrave says one of the challenges faced by them is meeting deadlines when customers make their orders. She hopes through the workshop they can now better market and label their products.
I do hope that I can learn more about how this workshop is to do with entrepreneurs business. So I hope I can take something back to our women that can help them, to move forward, in terms of business, how to run their own businesses, especially because there's a lot of things that we need to learn in terms of how to handle accounts and that, even the packaging, the labeling. And that.
For Amrita Lal of Suva, her popular crochet business has been running for the past 3 years. The business came about when her 2 children started school and she had to find a way to keep herself busy.
I started 3 years back. Like I was just staying home and just planting my flowers and all that. So I just when my kids start going to school, that's the time I was alone at home. So I just start doing knitting for my time pass. So after that, I'm doing the flower business too as well. So when I sit there with I'm selling flowers, I do knitting. But customer come and ask me that, what you doing? What you making? Then I say I'm doing crochet. Then I show them what I'm doing. So they ask me, can you I can order or something? So I said yes, I can order and I can make whatever you want.
She says the training will assist her in her long-term plan to acquire her own land and further grow her business.
For this workshop, I have visited. It's really helpful to the ladies, for ladies taking part in the workshop to how they can grow their business, and for the hope of them, for ladies for me, in future I want to become a good business lady in future, so how I can grow that and the challenges I can face, not to lose hope. Main thing, if you got something in your mind, if you want to do something first, you just do it, you just try it. For me, I was just doing it. I was just one customer said, Amrita, you are so good in that. So from there I said, okay, I'm so good. I should try some different thing. So from there I just started.
Traveling all the way from Rewa, Ivica Roy decided last year to venture out on her own by acquiring a license with the Fiji Arts Council for her handicraft business, ranging from bed covers, pillows, and napkins, all done from the comfort of her home.
I have to venture out from the group to make my own business. So that's why I am today, making my business, doing embroidery work, sewing tablecloth with napkins and food covers. Not only that, but also have making a bedspread on patchwork with pillowcases. So, and most of my customers, they just contact me during expo, and also have contact through my business card where I have all my phone contact and my email address.
She hopes her story of venturing out on her own can inspire other women in her village to do the same thing. Her long-term plan is to grow her customer base that will include those from abroad. All 40 participants were also presented with certificates after the 3-day intense and informative session that the Fiji Arts Council hopes the training will equip all the artisans the tools to upgrade their skills and not only to grow but sustain their business in the long term.
When I came last year, I got my license from the Fiji Arts Council, and it was a first step. I think it was a first step for me. And the workshop for today, for these 3 days during this week, is a big eye-opener. Big eye-opener. Different departments from NESMED, the Westpac Banking Corporation, the Fiji Development Bank, they came and elaborate more about how to start a business, making a good business plan, and how to become a successful entrepreneur.